What is infrastructure? Historically, infrastructure has referred to material structures that move or connect things together, such as bridges, roads, public transit, water and electric grids, sewage networks, and other structural projects that are framed as public goods. The definition of the term infrastructure has evolved over time, shifting from focusing on material structures to full systems that facilitate and regulate everyday aspects of contemporary life. Many scholars have explored the biopolitical implications of infrastructure projects and how the provision of infrastructure, or its lack, can be used to assert state nationalism, securitization, and aspirations of modernization. Lack of proper infrastructure can also illustrate injustice or inequality within a population through lack of access to basic rights and services. Consider sanitation infrastructure and the evolution of the toilet. Defecation and bathing were once communal acts performed together in the public sphere. With the evolution of sanitary systems, along with capitalism and moral panics, bathing and defecation were moved to the private sphere. For millennia, in many if not most parts of the world, bathing and defecation were communal social practices, performed together in riverbanks or in public bathhouses like these. Today, household toilets are extremely private spaces that have removed old forms of sociality associated with defecation and self-care. Projects to promote sanitation and hygiene have often been linked to race, sex, class, and caste, often centered around moral panics of contamination or intermingling of different sectors of society. India, for example, announced a campaign in 2014 to end open defecation by building millions of toilets around the country, particularly in homes in rural areas. In order to mobilize these efforts, Bollywood films and social media campaigns emerged to link the building of toilets to female fragility, male honor to protect, and marriage prospects. The use of gender and sexuality to mobilize infrastructure projects is not unique to India. Globally, throughout history, moral panics around both the intermingling of the sexes as well as homosexuality have been used to relegate the toilet to the private sphere and to justify the separation of toilets for men and women in the public sphere. Historically, and in the present day, in many parts of the world, the most marginalized due to caste, race, or socioeconomic status are often left to deal with manual disposal of waste, as well as the stigmatization that may come with it. Sanitation, hygiene, and cleanliness campaigns are often taken on as national modernization initiatives or infrastructure projects that aim to upgrade cities into world cities or modern cities. They invoke civic patriotic duty for citizens to participate. Both India and China have long post-colonial histories of these clean city campaigns that motivate citizens, corporations, and municipal officials to participate with clean city designations and awards, including increased federal funding. When determining what types of projects to fund, these international financial institutions often choose to support projects that are based on what Jacob Litterman calls technocratic toolkits, which reflect international best practices set by experts or technocrats based on market-centric rather than human-centric development. These projects chase world-class urbanism to attract further investment and international recognition, while often failing to meet localized considerations and needs.